Guys, I am down on one of the most pristine and biodiverse reefs in the entire world. This place is full of big fish, colourful fish, and to be honest, super weird looking fish. And in this video, I'm dropping this 360 camera down and some bait to see what's swimming about. What's up guys? So over the next couple of days I'm going to drop cameras on a couple of different spots across this fantastic reef. And the first spot we're going to try is a shallow cave that's just over here that sometimes has some sharks in it, but let's see. The reef is looking absolutely awesome today though. Look at all these fish up in the water feeding. And we've got these big fields of acropora coral as well. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm currently dropping these baited cameras all across the reefs here in the Indo-Pacific in search of big fish, big sharks and deep-sea stingrays. We've already found a ton of crazy stuff, but I'm still looking for that 5-meter tiger shark. Maybe today's the day. So we're just coming up on this first spot now. Look at all these fish up in the water. We've got the butterflies, the surgeon fishes. The reef is looking awesome today. Guys, this is spot number 1. It doesn't look like much from up here, but as you turn around, you'll see it's a big cave that goes super deep into the reef. Let's just chuck the 360 camera down here for now in the rubble. Right, let's have a quick look in this cave and see if there's anything home. Whoa, big shark! Whoa, look at the size of it! That is a monster whitetip. Let's see if we can see his face. Guys, there he is. Look at the size of that whitetip. Let's hope he comes out on this camera drop. Fingers crossed. This spot's always got these 2 little anemone fish as well in this anemone. Although the anemone's a little bit retracted today for some reason, probably because there's a little bit of current. I'm gonna mash the fish up now and swim off. Let's hope for some big stuff. Whoa! Straight into valley! Whoa! I'm getting out of there!
As ever guys, I'm going to watch this live and I will walk you through what we're seeing, but if you spot anything that I miss, make sure to let me know in the comments because it does happen, and now that we're using the 360 cam there are way too many angles for me to check, so who knows. Cool, so the bluefin trevally that came in at the start is there again, as are some Moorish idols. So this is the first little predator. This is an orange line triggerfish. They're quite often around on these baited camera drops. Oh, but he's having a scrap with another one. Let's see if that continues. They're now having a bit of a feed. Yep, still scrapping. And coming close to... Oh, I thought he was going to bite the camera then. Yeah, they're really not happy. They're obviously being very protective over the food. Oh, and he's coming. No, no. Oh, my poor lens. Oh, dear. Not again. I need to check that for scratches. I'm sure I've got some bite marks on the housing now. That is not good. Fingers crossed other fish do not do the same thing, but let's see. Cool. So this is the first big predator, guys. This is a no. He also bit the lens. This is a long-face emperor. They're a big species of emperor that are obviously named because of their very long face. And we quite often see them, but only on the cameras, never when diving. The long face is back again. Yep, and he's going to take another chunk out of my camera housing. That's nice. He's now chewing on the PVC pipe, which is a bit strange, and is now going for the bait. These guys, let's see if he does it. Yeah, he's doing it. They often change colour. They go from a silver to a sort of dark green mottled colour when they're all hyped up around the bait. So that's really cool to see. So this is another big predator that we get here. This is a red snapper or a 2-spot red snapper. Let's see if he comes close. They're called two-spot red snappers because they've got two little white dots on them that you can probably see. One just below the dorsal fin, one nearer the caudal fin or the tail fin. In comes the red snapper again. Is he going to take a bite this time? Yeah. Kind of. It wasn't a very confident bite, that's for sure. Whoa, that's some awesome footage of him coming really close to the camera there. Oh, and he's also bitten the camera. I think that's the third fish now. I'm sure they will all do it. I'm not really sure why they're biting it. Maybe because it's reflective or they can see their own reflection. Red snapper's here. Oh, and there's a bluefin trevally coming in as well. Seeing if he can pick up some scraps. That's a really nice shot. I actually had to redesign the bait cages because of these big red snappers, because originally I used a more flimsy design and the red snappers always completely trashed it. So now we use the PVC pipe with the metal sheet over the top. Guys, there's tons of reef fish on this drop. We've got the butterflies, the surgeon fishes, there's some humpback unicorn fish in the background there as well. So much life in the shallow water, that's for sure. The long face emperor's back, having a little feed. Hopefully he doesn't munch on my camera again. These are really nice fish, guys. They're probably about 70 or 80 centimeters long. They're quite a big reef species, that's for sure. And off he goes into the sun. So this here is another species of emperor, actually. It's a very small emperor. I'm not exactly sure of the species, but I'll flash it up on the screen now. Oh, and yeah, he is also having a nibble, but just a small little nibble, because he's a small little fish. There's a couple of triggerfish, Titan triggerfish in the background as well. Yeah, related to the longface emperor, but obviously a lot smaller. Cool, so this is a redmouth grouper. So named, of course, because they have a bright red mouth. Obviously you can't see it on this clip, but maybe he'll come closer and show us his teeth. Let's see. You can often find these fish sort of skulking around under ledges or in caves. They're typically quite shy. But this one's coming out to see if he can get a free meal out of his bait cage. Unfortunately for him though, he definitely will not be able to get into it. Whoa, guys, the redmouth has just chased this yellow-edged moray out of the cave. That's some crazy behaviour. He's still chasing him, off he goes. Oh, now he's just chased off. Oh, there's another one. They've just chased off this humpback snapper. That's really cool to see. They're being very protective, that's for sure. Oh, yes! Look at that. This is a massive male Napoleon wrasse. I really hope he comes close. These guys, you might have seen in some of my previous videos, they're absolutely enormous. This was probably over 1 meter long. And this one's a male, he's got a big hump on the front of his head. You can't really see the coloration here, but they're a really bright green, sort of turquoise colour. They're really nice fish. But this one is keeping his distance and staying above the camera. Fingers crossed he comes closer. Off he goes. You can just see how big he is. What a beast. Here he is again, guys, the big Napoleon wrasse. Wrasses are quite easy to identify because they typically swim with their pectoral fins. You can see here how this one isn't using his caudal fin or his tail fin to swim at all, but it's just flapping these ones around. Whoa! The snapper just scared off those fish then. He's definitely hungry, that's for sure. What's up, guys? We are back down the beach. Whoops, nearly tripped over some coral. We're back down the beach for drop number 2. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put it yet, but we'll stick it out here somewhere. I'm going to try and find maybe like a more open patch with a big school of fish swimming around. I think that would be pretty cool. If you are liking the 360 baited camera drop so far, make sure to let me know down in the comments, because I personally really like them. I think we get some really cool views, and I will try and do them more often. This is Stephen. Steve! Come say hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes. Anyway, let's get in the water.
Woo! We're down on the reef with drop number 2. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to drop this one just yet, but we're going to swim in this direction and see if we can find a good spot. The current's just switched though, and it's now pumping towards me. I definitely wasn't expecting to have to swim this hard, but there we go. There's a load of snappers swimming about over here, so this might be a good place to drop it. Oh, and a big Titan triggerfish. Look at that guy. Alright guys, we're going to stick it down here somewhere in this cauldron, I think. There's loads of fish swimming around. We've got some nice coral cover. I think this is going to be a really good spot. I've just stuck it down here. Unfortunately, on the way over, I dropped one of the fish, so his eyeball's already been eaten, but I'm sure that doesn't matter too much. Okay guys, we are rocking and rolling. Let's get this fish mashed up now, and then we're good to go. Right guys, bait cage is closed, camera's set, so we'll just mash the fish up now and then we'll swim off. It's looking very good, fingers crossed. Woo! Oh, let's go! I'm just going to waft this fish around now and try and spread some scent through the water. Hopefully this will encourage any big stuff. This may be lurking a little bit further downstream to swim up to the camera. Actually, I'm just going to leave these two bits of fish near the camera to see if something big comes up and eats them. Or just chuck them down there. Perfect. Right, let's get out of here. Whoa, those two triggers are fighting right on the surface. Oh, let's see if they come down. Right guys, we're going to head back up now. I'm going to leave the camera down for probably about an hour and then we'll go and pick it up. Oh, I really hope we get some good stuff on it.
Right, it's time for drop 2. Now, I did drop this right in the middle of a school of humpback snappers, so I'm expecting some good action. Oh yeah, straight away the humpback snappers are in. That one's trying to pull a few pieces out. Oh, and now he's picked up one of the tails. They're probably going to frenzy, yeah. They sure are. They made light work of that, that's for sure. Oh, and there's a great barracuda as well just come in. This one doesn't look too big, but believe it or not, these guys can get monstrous, like 1.5 meters plus. I hope he comes closer though, because it'd be really cool to see one close to the camera. Oh, and they've just found the other bit of fish I see. Yeah, again, they've ripped that up. It's really good when they do that though, guys, because they obviously put loads of small bits of fish into the water column, which hopefully brings in the bigger stuff. There's an orange line trigger down there as well. The barracuda's still floating around. We've got some butterflies on the right side of the screen. Really cool as well. You can see how some of the humpbacks have got this bright red colour compared to the others that are still silverish. I think they do this when they get excited or when they're being competitive over food. But yeah, they've got a really bright red colour. Oh, and yeah, the humpbacks are biting my camera as well. And there's a lot of them, so they're probably going to do a bit of damage, but let's see. Guys, this clip is crazy. There are fish everywhere. Triggers, snappers, barracuda. Look at that shot. That's so cool. There's got to be 100 of them. Yeah, still biting the lens. I've had some really cool stuff in this spot before, like big stingrays, other big fish, so you never know. We've got some butterfly fish as well just coming through. I'll pop the exact name up on the screen as well. They've managed to disturb something. If you look now at the top of the screen, there's quite a lot of sand up. I wonder if there was some fish sort of under the sand that they've kicked up. But yeah, there are humpback snappers absolutely everywhere. Cool, so there's a peacock grouper that's just come in around the back of the camera. Oh, and a second one. And a third one actually, there's a really small one there as well. These have some fantastic coloration, but they're often quite dark, so at the moment you can't really see it, but they've got some really bright sort of gold and white stripes on them and a blue tinge as well. Oh, and this is a different species of snapper, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what these are called. I don't see them very often. Oh, and there's a couple more. I will stick the name up on the screen now for you. But this is a new one for me. Really nice fish, though. We've got a pair of angelfish as well. Again, I'm not exactly sure what species these are, but I'll flash the name up on the screen. Oh, and there's a big emperor angel as well, just come in from the back there. Really big fish, probably over a foot long. Oh yes, there's another moray just coming in. He's probably smelt the fish from downstream and has skulked up from the little hole that he was sat in. Let's see if he has a go. Oh yeah, he just chased off the orange line triggers. There's many species of morays on the reef here, guys. This is a fairly common one. They're not that big. I have seen some absolute monster morays on here, though. Literally the stuff of nightmares, like several meters long, head bigger than mine. Really big fish. Oh yeah, this is a yellow lip emperor. So this is related obviously to the long face emperor that we saw before. The difference being, of course, that this one does not have a long face. Instead, he has very yellow lips and yellow pectoral fins as well. Really nice fish to see. Oh, and this is a chub that's just come in as well, just above the black trigger. Oh, and the big school of butterfly fish as well. Again, we don't see the chub that often, so it's nice to pick one up on the camera. Oh, and look at this little guy. There's a little sand perch that just moved in around the back. Still some time, let's get something good. Oh, there's another eel just come in. This one though is, I believe, a giant moray. You can see it's sort of like a darker green colour. He's got a sort of blotched black pattern on his side as well that you can just see there. This is again though, is a very small one. These guys can probably get 20 times bigger than that. Oh, and a nice big school of unicorn fish as well. There's a couple of different species in this school actually. I will flash the names of them up on the screen now. We've got the ones with the yellow stripe and the big black eye. And then the ones with the black margin on their gill covers.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're in the mood for more, you'll probably like this video as well.